Welcome back. Once again, it is your friend, your boy, your pal, your mate, your confidant, your partner in crime, if you will, Arachnid Soul, coming at you today with something a little bit different. The new PES is out. This is launch day. It is FootBallLife 2026. Before we get into things, please do me a favor, smash that thumbs up. I'd highly appreciate it. I'd love to tell you I'm doing a live stream right now. Also, please subscribe. And I did do a live stream. Set everything up, was there, OBS, everything was fine, did the check, actually did the entire live stream. It's possible it's still posted to this channel. And then I go to edit the live stream footage to make what I guess will now be this video out of it, and I noticed that for some reason, even though when I did the little practice run, OBS picked up my mic, the entire time I was streaming, even though my mic was on, even though the little slider was bopping up and down on OBS, my mic was not recorded. So now, instead of the live commentary that I wanted people in the live stream to have, it's been about 6 minutes. I've cooled down somewhat, and I'm going to do some form of live-ish commentary over this match that I just played. Gonna try to get things back together here. See, now when I was calling this live, I was in the moment. Now I'm just like watching footage. But like I said, this is the new version of PES. This is FootBallLife. This comes out every year. This, in my opinion, is the best version they've brought out. I mean, obviously, earlier versions have mods, but all those mods from 25 will work on this game. I'm playing with the default gameplay settings. I actually did, on the stream, run through all the teams, all the leagues that are in the game. I went through settings, I did a bunch of stuff, but the important thing here is that you're going to get to see gameplay. I'm playing as Chelsea FC. We're going up against Austin from MLS. These are my two favorite leagues, MLS and the Premiership. I grew up in the United States watching MLS. Landon Donovan, the LA Galaxy. I loved Seattle as well, the Sounders. There were some people wanted them to be called Emerald City FC, which would have been a cool name, and in my opinion, a better name for them, but they didn't go with that. And then years on, the Los Angeles Football Club showed up, and when I saw the team jerseys, that black with the clean gold, I was like, yeah, I gotta support this team. It's another LA team. And we're gonna see how this thing plays out. Oh, do not remember scoring that early goal with Raheem Sterling. The one complaint that I've seen people post in the last 10 hours about this game, and I laughed at it, is that the goalkeepers are too good on this game. It's too hard to score a goal. It's like, bruh, if you want easy goals, go play Rocket League. If you want easy goals, go play that arcade-ish game, EA Sports FC, which is better than FIFA was towards the end of FIFA. I grew up playing FIFA. I loved FIFA, but what happened was at some point I tried a game called World Tour Soccer on PlayStation 2. That's pretty garbage. You can go look that up later. You go look up footage of that. Only cool thing about that game was they started you out and you were like 4 years old and you worked your way up through elementary school and all sorts of other stuff. No, I think they started you in like junior high or something. And by the time you made it pro, with the mediocre gameplay and everything, you like didn't even want to play it anymore. And something happened and my PlayStation 2 memory card was corrupted, and I'm like, I'm not doing all this stuff again on this mediocre game. It was like the same reason I stopped playing No Mercy on N64. Once that card got erased and all my TNA wrestlers were erased, Low Key and America's Most Wanted and AJ Styles and everyone, I just stopped playing that game. Also, WCW, NWO, Revenge, and Virtual Pro Wrestling 2 are better games, so why even play cartoonish No Mercy where the wrestlers bounce around, the colors are bright, it's glitchy, but I digress. And after World Tour Soccer stopped working, I went to the store. I'm like, let me just get a different soccer game. And I picked up World Soccer, World International Soccer, winning 11-9. There's my second goal, boys and girls. You can do it with a little bit of skill. And when I picked up that game, I mean, the soundtrack is beautiful. My favorite game soundtrack maybe ever. I mean, up there with like the Need for Speed classic soundtracks. The gameplay was just fun. You clutched matches. I took a beating for 3 weeks on that game, which is the reason many FIFA and EA Sports FC people don't play PES. Because they don't want to take a beating. They'll tell you, oh, the game feels weird. Of course it feels weird. The goals don't have auto aim. The goalkeepers actually play defense. I mean, you know, when you learn the mechanics of this game, you can do anything you want. It feels fluid, feels smooth, rewarding. The gameplay in PES has been better than FIFA, I mean, since 2008. Now, I don't play whatever that nonsense eFootball is. When that came out, I tried to play it, and after a day, I was like, I can't do it. I don't know what Konami was thinking. If they could have held on another year and a half, they might have been able to win the war by default, but they just wanted a free-to-play thing, and they thought this is going to make us more money. And hopefully PES comes back at some point. Ooh! Looked like that came off the upright, and then that dude tried to volley it. Let me see if it touched. Yeah, it wasn't a volley. It was like a Muay Thai style roundhouse kick. Came off the crossbar in the beginning, excuse me, and then came off the upright. He'll be losing sleep tonight. Not only because he's going to feel bad, but his phone's going to be ringing constantly from his boys teasing him. And I never looked back. I was a PES player since. I did try to play FIFA 11. I went out and bought that. Remember those commercials? We are 11, and they're talking about we've redesigned the game. And I bought that game. I said, I'm not getting PES this year. I bought that game. I did figure out you only buy a soccer, a football game every 2 years, not every year. There's no point to it. Because you're still going to be playing the game. Why jump to a new game? That's how good these games are. And after a couple of hours with FIFA 11, with the easy goals, with the arcadiness, with the fact that the players felt like, you know, they were running around on an NHL hockey rink, slipping and sliding, like when the Crew first came out, I had to return that game, and I got Pro Evolution Soccer. And then I think I got like 14 and something else and 21, the last one, and then the season update. And ever since then, I've been getting FootBallLife every year when it comes out. This is a free fan-made update. They use the PES 2021 engine. They then mod it. They change the gameplay. This has all the official teams, all the official licenses. That is the end of the first half. Up 2 goals. The faces are in this game. I mean, this is absolutely beautiful. You've got Master League. Here you can see the halftime stats. Possession means barely anything. Shots on goal. We're winning. Corners and free kicks pretty much tied. I always lose passing. That means absolutely nothing. The only metric that really matters are the goals, and I'm up 2. This mod, this game, completely free. Completely free. All you have to do is go down below in the description. There's a link over to Smoke Patch. You can find videos that teach you how to install this. The same simple process as last year and the year before. This game will be easier to mod, but at the same time, all of the mods from last year, about 99% of them, do carry over seamlessly to this year. So if you want to install those on top of this, go ahead and install them. you know, there's a bunch of stadium mods that add way more stadiums to this game and things like that. I don't have those installed yet, but I will be installing them. I understand that there has been an overhaul to how the contracts work in Master League, so things are going to work better, things are going to be smoother. The gameplay is much better, and I can tell you, this is the first match that I played on stream. This is launch day. There's a lot of little nonsense that you used to be able to get away with on this game that you can't get away with anymore. This isn't the usual scripting that you see in a lot of sports games where you realize, oh, I'm going to run this same play and I'm going to get this result every time. This dude just mule kicked me in the jaw like Samoa Joe. No, in this game you got to work for it. The teams play different. They have different strategies. Things that might work once aren't going to work again. You're going to have to make adjustments constantly. You're going to have to change constantly. If you look behind the Arachnid Soul logo there on the lower right-hand side of your screen, you see that red bar, and that red bar means I'm playing offensively. Now you see the bar go all the way down and went blue, and it's red now again at the bottom, which means I've dropped into full defense. This is a mini game that you play the entire time you play this to make sure that your players are in the right positions, doing the right things. And you just kind of get used to it. If you play FIFA or EA Sports FC, you tap left and right. On this one, you double tap up and down, which I've always preferred. Playing with one of my favorite teams in the world, Chelsea FC. I'm a big Chelsea fan. I'm also a big Newcastle fan. I spent some time in England, mostly in Hartlepool up there in the northeast. I've grown up despising Manchester United because back in the day they were great in real life and on this game, and they used to play rough, and I would go to Old Trafford and take beatings. I've said it before, I took a beating for 3 weeks on this game when I first started playing it, and I'm sure I'm going to take a beating when I get into Master League or become a legend on here for a number of weeks, but it's well worth it. Whereas when I play the other soccer game, I mean, it's just like, why would I not just go play Rocket League is what I'm saying. This is more sim. You have a lot of control on the ball. The ball does not arc towards the goal every time you kick it. You pass the ball and listen, if the pass isn't good, it might be incomplete. It might get cut out. That's what we have to play by. Another thing, please let me know down in the comment section why Sterling is not on the starting line anymore. Like, I actually had to switch him off the bench to get him to start in this game. I see my boy Azpilicueta is gone. I mean, is it Chelsea without that dude? The team captain, Mr. Defense, Mr. Defensive Lineman? I mean, I heard every season, oh yeah, he's getting a little bit older, he's probably going to leave, but I mean, I thought it was like a Brett Favre thing where it was just about money, but he's legitimately gone now. And then let's talk about my boy Mason Mount. Mason Mount is a 66 overall on this game. Now, I know the stats are pretty accurate on this game, pretty true to real life, but down below in the comment section, let me know why Mason Mount, a dude who was always in the midfield for me, always a starter for me on this game with Chelsea, why he's a 66 now. I mean, in the last year, was he in some severe car accident? Did he contract the Martian flu? What happened? I can't even put him in now. His numbers are so low. I'm like, I can't put you in the midfield over guys that are, high 70s, maybe low 80s. Like, I'm actually going to trade him probably when I play Master League. It's ridiculous. I will say, for people who are in England and, actually get to be in the country where the Premiership is, you're very lucky. Hopefully you root on teams that are around you and you don't just root on, Man City and Chelsea. Meanwhile, you live in Liverpool. Meanwhile, you live in Blackpool. Meanwhile, you live in, Yorkshire with those little dogs. There we go. It was a nice attempt, but I actually don't know how I let him get that close to take that shot. That should not have got through. The fact that I let this man get this close to the goal, he caught me sleeping. I'll be playing a lot of this. I highly recommend you check this out. It's free. This is a free game. You have nothing to lose except a couple of, minutes or however long it's going to take you to install it. I look forward to this game series every single year. This is my heart. I mean, I was asked, I think in 2009, what my favorite video game was, and I told them it was World International Soccer, winning 11-8. Somebody else said No Mercy. Somebody said GoldenEye. I was like, GoldenEye? What year is this? In any case, I think we've won this thing. We're 2 up, 82 minutes. I think I brought on some substitutions. There you see the tattoos look cool. The hair looks cool this year. Brought on a substitution just to see the animation there. It's got to be good, though, when you've played that well and you're leaving the game. It's also got to feel good to be subbed in with 10 minutes left in the game and your team's up 2 goals. If this were EA Sports FC, where they try to rob children blind gambling on Ultimate Team mode, there probably would have been at least 6 goals in this game, if not 9. But in this game, you got to work for these goals. And I love it because it's true to life and it keeps you on the edge of your seat. The gameplay feels even more fluid than it has in previous years. As I mentioned before, I like that some of the exploits that you used to be able to get away with, you're just not going to be able to get away with this. I also like the fact that in this game there's actually fouls. When I play FIFA or EA Sports FC, there's hardly any fouls. And you sit there and you're like, what is this? At the same time, if you play those games and you come over to this game, you're going to feel like the referees are calling way too many fouls. I also like that some of the referees on this game now have different hairstyles. And that was a great win for me, 2-0. I did play 2 more games on the live stream. I won both of those games. One of them was 3-0. Pink boots for October. Think pink. We're going to get out of here in a second, but before we do, if you have not already, hit that thumbs up. Please hit the thumbs up. If you have not already commented, please comment. Don't get upset about me because I like this game more than PES or more than FIFA and EA Sports FC. And I do love Rocket League. I love that. I love Super Terrific Astro Cars, the prequel to Rocket League or whatever it was called, Super Fun Happy Time. In any case, it has been your boy, Arachnid Soul. And I will catch you, my friend. Go download this. Go play this. It's good. Later.